I'm Renee Ritchie, your creator liaison, and I am here with Michael Beckmann, who, I swear to VODs, I cannot keep up with what you do at YouTube. What is the latest portfolio?
It's okay. Nobody really knows. So I lead 3 teams at YouTube. The first team is brand deals or BrandConnect, so the team that tries to help creators land more brand deals and make them more performant. The second team is creator payments, so we process the monthly payment to every creator every month.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And the third team is YouTube data.
Okay, awesome. Now I would love for you to explain, because there's so much excitement around dynamic brand insertion. Can I call it DIBS? Is that?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we're calling it internally.
Yeah, so DIBS, there's so much excitement about it. I would love to know more about how it works.
Sure, yeah, we're really excited about DIBS and the potential for this product. So today, creators, when they do a brand sponsorship, they burn it into the video, which means it's there forever, and they can't make whatever they made on it. That's it for the life of the video. What we're moving towards, or we want to explore, is dynamic insertion. So instead of burning it in, the creators will now upload it as a separate video and tell us where in the host video they'd like to insert it. And after the campaign ends, it'll naturally fall out. And that gives the creators an opportunity to resell the slot to other brands afterwards, or eventually they could even sell the same host video to different brands in different markets at the same time.
I love that. So would it work similar to how we put a mid-roll slot in now? Like we just indicate where in the video it should go?
Yeah, that's right. We're still working through exactly those mechanics, but essentially it'll be very close to that. So the creator will tell us where they would like to insert it, and then and for how long to insert it, and then we'll place it for them.
Yeah, I love that. I have on my current channel, I have like 400 videos with basically dead brand deals now because they've long ago expired, and that's dead inventory to me. And I love the idea that once I start doing this, I could conceivably have for example, a brand promotion for the first month. And then if it's a really good video, switch it to a different brand. Or if it's not, maybe switch it to one of my own products so that at least I'm earning some sort of revenue from it.
Yeah, that's right. And so when you use this instead of burning in for new videos, that unlocks that host video in the future to sell other brand mentions on. And then the other thing we hear from creators is they have back catalog videos that never had a brand deal to begin with. Now they can monetize those as well and sell brand deals on those videos.
And conceivably, you could do multi-video deals. You could do different time periods. You could do different view periods. You could set your own, like you could have control as a creator of your own metrics.
You're getting a little ahead, but you're right. Yeah. So to the first version, it'll probably be time-based. So they'll say, for 3 months, for 6 months, whatever the creator negotiates with the brand. Eventually, part of our vision is instead of a time, you can also sell a number of views. So you can say the first 1 million views or the first 10,000 views, and that gives the creator optionality on what they sell to the brand.
I love this so much. How are you thinking this holistically as part of like BrandConnect and part of like just what you work on? Like what is the bigger picture for BrandConnect right now?
Yeah, so at a higher level, our goal is to help creators sell brand deals and make more from the brand deals that they're doing on YouTube, both on long form and on shorts. And so we're investing heavily in a bunch of product innovation to make it easier for brands to find creators, to make it easier for the negotiation, and then to allow, once the videos are uploaded, to allow the creator to share the data back to the brand so they understand how it performs. We're also investing in things that will improve the performance of the video. And so end to end, we want to increase demand for brand deals. We want to make it easier to hire creators, and then we want to make sure that those videos are performant.
Yeah, because I think unlocking data has been like a huge roadblock for everybody because the brand didn't really know like how well you were delivering for them. The creator didn't really know how well we were delivering for them. Maybe they were overpaying, maybe we were undercharging. And it feels really nice to have YouTube quality data brought into this process.
Yeah, and there's also just friction. Like the way it works today, based on my understanding, is the brand asks the creator for the performance, and the creator literally has to go into ITA, take a screenshot, and email it to the brand, and then it's immediately outdated, right? And so with the feature that we launched earlier this year, instead, the creator can say, hey, I have a deal with this brand. I'd like to share data back to that brand. And then the brand in Google Ads, where they go to see all their performance data anyway, can see both the organic performance and the paid performance right there together.
I love that too because it works for creators across the spectrum. Like I have an agency that finds brand deals for me, but I can still go in and use this. There are some people who are just starting with sponsorships and maybe negotiating their first brand deals on their own, and they can go in and just use this. And there's just like a whole spectrum from like people starting off with brand deals to people who've been doing them forever and just want them to be done more easily.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, as we're thinking through the product roadmap, we're thinking about the entire range of creators. So creators just getting started, all the way through creators that have millions of subs and millions of views. And how do we help them get brand deals? How do we make those videos more performant so brands keep coming back to YouTube and hiring more creators?
Yeah, I think that's also great because one of the things that YouTube focuses on is just the variety of monetization options. Like some people do really well with ads, some people do really well with memberships and fan funding, some people do really well with shopping, and brand deals for so long has been like one of those pillars, but it hasn't really had any form of integration on our side.
Yeah, that's right. And that's why we've recognized how critical this is as an earning channel for creators, and we're investing more and more to grow the demand for it and to make it easier for brands to hire YouTube creators.
I'm surprising you with this question, but it just occurred to me, like, you also talk to a lot of creators about brands.
Yep.
Are there common problems that you hear creators expressing, and does that help you figure out how you want to solve for this?
Of course there are. We talk a lot to creators. We talk a lot to brands. We also talk to influencer agencies. I think there's just a lot of friction in hiring creators, like finding the right creator, negotiating with that creator. Like one of the things that's kind of funny is we hear from creators, oh, we don't get enough inbound, we don't get enough offers. But then we hear from brands, hey, I sent offers and the creators didn't respond, right? And so there's just a lot of friction here. And we think product can help reduce this friction and just make it seamless and frictionless to hire YouTube creators.
Yeah, because there's one place creators always go. It's like their own YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's right.
What else are you working on right now?
Well, another exciting thing that we're doing for brand deals is we're enabling the ability to add external links.
Yeah.
So this is the feedback we've heard from creators pretty consistently over the last couple of years, that on Shorts there's no ability to add a clickable link, and so we've now built that ability, and we'll be rolling it out starting later this year, where brands will be able to request when they have a brand deal with a creator to add a link to their site. And then the creator in Studio will be able to approve that request, and then it'll show up in the video description and on the video itself. And the creator has full control of where do they want to put the link.
Yeah, it was used on long form videos, podcasts, again, like you could put pretty much any link you want, but YouTube discovered that with Shorts, there was just such a high velocity and volume that people weren't really sure about the safety of a link, like whether it was spam or scams or anything else. So this allows us to bring back the links, which is something we said we wanted to do, but in a way that's really safe for the viewer. Like the viewer can click on it with confidence and know where they're going. Yeah,
and that's why we implemented it the way we did. The link must come from the brand. It's available to trusted brands. It must be approved by the creator, right? And so the fact that we have a two-sided handshake gives us confidence that it's a safe, trustable link.
Yeah, and it's also great for Shorts because there are full integrations on long-form videos. Like people will do dedicated videos for certain products, but it's much more palatable, much easier for a creator to do a full integration on a short because it's a minute long, it's 2 minutes long, and they really do want the entire call to action, the entire focus of that short to be that brand conversion.
Yeah, and I mentioned earlier there's three components that we think about. There's the consideration, there's the effort to hire the creator, and then there's the performance. And more brands are looking for driving conversion and driving lower funnel goals in their brand deals. And so now with this ability to add an external link, along with some of the partnerships we're doing with YouTube Shopping, we're making it easier to meet the performance goals of brands, which we hope will reinforce the flywheel and bring more consideration and more demand for YouTube creators.
Yeah, and I think one of the worries that people have is like this is just like the biggest brands on the planet. Maybe this will only be available if you do a deal with giant cola company or giant tech company. But it feels like this is more expansive than that.
It will be, yeah. We're starting off pretty narrow, again, to make sure that it's safe for everyone. But the goal is eventually any brand can that does a brand deal with a creator can add the link to their site.
So one of my first weeks at YouTube, the first time I met you, we sat down over a giant plate of nachos and you explained like just a bunch of the math behind revenue to me. And I didn't get math. So it took an incredible amount of patience and generosity on your part. And I've always appreciated that. So now I'm going to ask you to explain a little bit about your vision for the next couple of years of how you're using data and brands and payments for creators.
Yeah, of course. So one of the things we hear from creators is they love that we have YouTube analytics. Like we hear constantly that the other platforms don't offer the same level of data and insights, but they need an advanced degree in rocket science to be able to figure out what to
pivot
do
table.
next. Yeah, exactly. And so one of the products that my other team is investing, we call creator recommendations. So what we're doing is we're building machine learning models to estimate what is the benefit of a creator of taking an action on YouTube. So following a recommendation, whether that's you should post more shorts, or you should try memberships, or you should use auto mid-rolls, right? Like there's lots of things that we ask creators to do. But it's not always clear for each individual creator, how will this help them? Yeah. And so now we're sort of putting our money where our mouth is, and we're building models to predict for every single channel, for every recommendation, like what is the benefit to the creator in terms of earnings, in terms of views, subscribers, number of members, et cetera. And then we use that to filter who are we giving these recommendations to, and we're giving the recommendations to the creators that we believe will benefit most from those recommendations, again, so that they can optimize their business and be more successful on YouTube.
I love that. So in the very near future, I'll be able to ask YouTube any question I want, and YouTube will be able to give me the recommendations that they think are best for me.
That is part of the vision. Yes, we're partnering closely with our peer teams to build out the ability for creators to ask questions about data and make it very easy and at their fingertips to answer their data questions, which could be anything from what are my views last month in Japan, or how many members did I grow, all the way to should I try memberships, and like what is the benefit that I would get out of memberships. And so my team is focused on that last part of like helping creators understand what are the things they can do to grow their views, to grow their viewers, and to grow their earnings.
I love it. Just blowing up on YouTube.
We're trying every day. We obsess over how do we make creators more successful on YouTube.
That's actually a metric, right? Like creator success on YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah, we track that. So, Michael, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You've answered like a ton of questions for me. And I think this is hugely valuable for our creators.
Thanks for having me on. I'd love to come back sometime.
I would love that too. Thank you all, insiders. You know what to do. Drop down in the comments, leave your questions, and keep it real.